Great. So, hello everyone. This will be the video that I'll be going to discuss all about the introduction to logic gates and their application. So we all know, class, that logic gates are the one of the most important foundation in computer science and even modern AI system for the digital electronic, because everything from your smartphone to the computers and even modern AI platforms is actually relying on this simple yet powerful building blocks. So we will begin to explore what are the logic gates and their history, the types, the laws, simplification, the advantage, disadvantages, as well as down to the real world application. So let's actually start. Now for the logic gates, let's try to understand what this is all about. And I'll begin to I will not begin to read the details right there. You may just read the details and I'll just have to explain based on this one. So as being stated, that logic gates are the fundamental components in digital electronics, and you know what, that they are performing logical operation using the binary input, which are either zeros or one, that is represented in our propositional logic, that is actually true or false statement, and which signifies that one is a true and zero is a false. And this binary values class, as being stated, that true or false, those are the representation, and this logic gates process this input, and produce an output based on the specific logical rules that we're trying to work on. Now, when it comes to logic gates as well, this actually serve as the building blocks of all the digital system. And you know what? Every device that we are using today, like the computers, like the smartphones, or even microcontrollers, relies on this logic gates to function. So without these gates, there would be no way to process the data in a structured and logical manner. So make sure to remember that this is really important. And for the logic gates class, are very important, as I have mentioned, because they allow devices to process the binary data. And you know what? They enable the computers to perform calculation, make decisions, and process those information efficiently. So simply put, without this, without that logic gates, modern digital system would not exist, diba? So for the role of this logic gates class, in terms of the discrete structures, in discrete mathematics, logic gates are closely related to Boolean algebra that was previously discussed in our prelim term. And they provide a real-world application of abstract logical concepts such as those and, those or, and those not, and so on and so forth. And that concept are also used in set theory, combinatorics, and graph theory. In our data structures and algorithm, we will begin to run through with those cases the graph theory still. And when it comes to the relevance to the computer science as well, class, this logic gates, we will begin to use that. Logic gates form the foundation of algorithms and computational logic. Why? Because they are used to build processors which perform arithmetic operations and decision-making process. So for example, operations like addition and comparison rely on this logic gates. So that is really powerful. Now, when it comes to the information technology. In information technology, these logic gates are being used in hardware system and data processing. So they actually control how the data flows, how the memory works, and how these signals are transmitted. And, they also play a role in error detection and storage system, this is definitely useful. And for the information system naman, logic gates help design systems that process and manage data efficiently. And they are used in such databases, mga security protocols, and system functionality to ensure when it comes to accuracy man and reliability as being stated. Now, what about for EMC or their multimedia and computing? So for the multimedia and computing, logic gates are used in it could be in audio or video and gaming systems. And they also help process digital media and allow smooth interaction with technology like the video editing and gaming platform. That's why class we cannot proceed in any particular courses if we're not able to take this discrete structures beforehand. Now let's actually work on with regards to the history of what is the logic gates history all about. Now with regards to the origins of this algebra in the year 1800s, this George Bull, I mean, were able to begin their logic gates. So in that year, so he introduced Boolean algebra, which actually uses true and the false values represented as the ones and zeros to solve logical problems. And then his work actually laid the foundation for all the digital logic that we are actually using that we actually use today. So that this is actually very powerful. So imagine that with regards to the with regards to Boolean algebras, or I mean the George Boole approach, we were able to do a lot of things. We're able to transform and this kind of things that we're able to do today. This is very what they call this one, a big improvement again. So the origins in Boolean algebra, in 1847, Boole published his groundbreaking work, The Laws of Thought, which laid the foundation of symbolic logic. As what I mentioned, we're able to work on with regards to zeros and one. He actually introduced the basic logical operation like those and those or and those not. And these are the same operation used in modern logic gates today. Even today, we are still using that. Now, pertains to their next one, and the Bull's work emphasize logical and or not, as I have mentioned. So we're still utilizing that. So that is certainly not certainly being observed in our generation or in today's affair. So as being mentioned that this operation are still being manipulated, and these logic gates are simply physical implementation of any operations of these operations that we do have. Now, the development of electrical circuits for logical operations is actually during 1930, which Claude Shannon applied the Boolean algebra to electrical circuit. And he showed actually that the electrical switches, I mean, this electrical switches class could represent their what they call this one, digital electronics. So he were able to transform that. And you know what, that this Claude Shannon, he is also the American mathematician and electrical engineer and this computer scientist who were able to perform such particular ano ni siya man, mga experiment. So let's actually go ahead when it comes to Shannon in his 1937 work. He is actually a thesis at MIT, were able to demonstrate I'm so sorry, there's actually someone chatting me. And to design electrical circuit that perform logical operation, and they were able to prove that this switching circuit could turn on and turn off, so could represent logical operator like those mga and or and not. So that's why class in our generation, kung if you will begin to work on with that one, if you will begin to explore, certainly you can perform such thing and such work, definitely. So that's a major breakthrough in digital electronics at this time. So in development of electrical circuit for the 1930s as well, this led to the development of the digital circuit in the late 1930s and early 1940s. So this circuits class became the foundation of early computing machine. So imagine from exploring in that certain thing, and we can also they were able to transform that in digital systems like mga telephone switching system already. Now let's actually move on. In this one, application of Shannon of Boolean algebra led to the creation of digital circuit for computing machine. So at this time class, the invention of the transistor, the early logic gates were actually built using relays and vacuum tubes, and that components are actually, no, I'm actually referring into this one here, that switching circuit made up of relays were used to create logic gates, and that gates formed bases in the vacuum tubes. So these vacuum tubes became a crucial component in early logic gates during the development of electronic components, making them faster and more reliable. So imagine na grabe, it is really a bit of advance, and see the impact in our generation today. It is very powerful. Now, when it comes to in the late 1940s naman, and early 1950s, the invention of the transistor by Bell Labs revolutionized logic gates and digital electronic. So at this time naman, transistor replaced older technologies in computing. So they allow the creation of modern digital devices, and that marked the beginning of advanced computing devices or system. Now, this transistor, which was invented in 1947, as being stated earlier, the transistor allowed this for much smaller, faster, and more energy efficient logic gates than the bulky and inefficient vacuum tubes used in early system. Transistor-based logic gates quickly replaced relay-based circuit in computing devices. So imagine that simple invention marked a major turning point in digital electronics, and that enabled the creation of faster and more compact computing system. So advancement in transistor technology that led to the creation of the first digital computer. The invention of the transistor in that 1947 by John Bardeen and Walter Brattain and William Shockley marked the dawn of the modern computing era. So in that were able to really transform na gid with a certain I'm so sorry. Just let me check. In that era for their simple thing, but of course we're able to enable to keep up sa sa mga advanced system. Now, the integrated circuits naman and modern logic gates in the 1960s to present, the 1960s saw the rise of integrated circuits. So in this one, which allowed for multiple transistors to be placed on a single chip, and that enabled the development of compact digital systems that incorporated hundreds of logic gates within a small space. So imagine that in that year, a microprocessor were being introduced already, as they contain thousands of logic gates in a single chip. So that innovation really became the foundation of the modern computer, as I have stated. Now, by the 1970s naman, advances in microelectronics led to development of microprocessor, which contain this thousands of single chips. So imagine forming the foundation for modern computers and smartphone. That is really a big innovation. And the logic gates are now part of the most basic circuit found in microprocessors, memory units, communication devices, and even various other digital technologies. And that integration, their integration into the integrated circuit has allowed computers to become smaller, faster, and more powerful over the decades. So that means to say that the logic gates now are part of modern integrated circuits, and as they are actually used in devices like mga smartphones or even computers, and that integration made systems smaller and more efficient. And then with regards to logic gates have were able to evolve from simple mechanical switches to intricate components within semiconductor chips. Modern day logic gates are constructed using silicon transistors, which operate at incredibly high speed and low energy consumption. That means to say that in our generation, it has evolved from mechanical switches to silicon-based components already, which these modern gates operate at high speed with low power consumption, and that makes them suitable for advanced digital system. So that actually makes sense. Now, afterwards, this logic gates in modern digital system allows for this logic gates form the backbone of digital devices, which execute their task, like ranging from arithmetic operation to decision making in software programs. And Boolean algebra, which originally emerged from pure mathematics, is now integral to hardware design and digital circuit design. So imagine, class, that with regards to this modern logic, gates really perform many types of operation, include arithmetic, mga control, and signal processing tasks. So they are certainly essential in both hardware and software system. So let's actually proceed. Logic gates are essential for the functionality of digital systems, including computers, robotics, AI, and communication technology. So imagine, this is actually had been or widely used in modern technologies, like we can actually found this in certain robotics, AI, communication systems. So they continue to drive innovation in terms of computing. Now, the basic logic gates manipulate binary input, the true or false to produce specific output, and the primary gates include the AND or not, NAND, and so on and so forth. So logic gates class take binary inputs and produce the certain output. So and each gate follows a specific rule. Common gates include kaning mga AND, kaning OR, and NOT, nor, XOR, and XNOR. So we'll begin to work on that one by one. And I'll begin to separately work on that in a separate video so that we can actually work on with this slowly. So we're actually finished when it comes to the history, and in terms of the definition, hopefully that is actually clear for everyone. And I'll begin to do their gates separately, okay? And see you there in the next video.